President Trump will transition from being candidate Trump to President Trump, he has to be the president of all Americans, including immigrants that are in this country that are helping, to advance the greatness of this country. Immigrants that have been working very hard in this country. Immigrants that are not a threat to this greatness that he's trying to implement.
Immigration has. Oh, go ahead, please.
Well, to start off with, I have an issue with "Make America Great Again." We make America great already. Latinos, African Americans, the LGBT community, many people working every single day to provide for themselves and their families already make America great. And so, going back to the original question is, what would I like for him to know? Is for him to know us. Like, a lot of people, when they talk about immigration or things like that, they're like, if we legalize 11 million undocumented people, we're going to legalize 11 million Democrats. And my first thought to that reaction is, you have not met our community if you make that statement. I mean, we talk to a lot of people who are very fiscally conservative, who share a lot of the values that both the Republican and Democratic Party hold, and to make general assumptions like that is hurt. Unfortunately, the damage has been done already. I mean, we see it and we feel it, and I am a semi-documented person, which means that I have a work permit, and in 11 days from today, I could go back to being fully undocumented. And I'm not afraid, but there's a lot of people in my community that are, because they don't know what is going to happen to themselves and their families. So it's a really scary feeling, because there are no policies, there are no black and white. It's just I don't know. And that's for a person living here who has lived their whole life here, who has roots here, who has bought homes, who has bought cars, who has started business. That's a very, very scary thing to face for some people.
I think you make a very good point that it is, in fact, about people, individuals and families who are in this country, like yourself, that really are going to be impacted by policy that may change the trajectory of their careers and their lives and the contributions they've made to this country. So it's not a joking matter. It is a very serious matter that will impact millions of immigrants who have worked hard to have a place in this country. And we should be at the table, each of us advocating to make sure that there are policies to protect these individuals and that we move forward and heal. As you mentioned, there's a lot of healing that needs to be done. How can you engage all of America and not have America at the table?
And what kind of reaction did you get to that?
They took lots of notes.
And you brought up a really good point, which is there's a saying in Spanish that says, "Dime con quién andas y te diré quién eres." Tell me who you hang out with, and I'll tell you who you are. But when you have him suggest a guy like Jeff Sessions, who supported HR 4437, which was a bill that would have made it illegal for any of you guys to be in the room. It would have made you guys felons just by me being here as an undocumented individual. When you have somebody, when you say Sessions is good for a cabinet position, when he pushed for that piece of legislation to move forward, along with many other bad policies that would dehumanize people, that would treat us like criminals, that would treat us like I don't like the term alien, because I'm a human being, and all I want to do is to be here and live the American dream. But when you have people like that put up for cabinet positions, it really, to me, it really tells me a lot about who you are. And some of these people have a very bad track record. I mean, horrible. At one point, he was vetting Joe Arpaio to be the Department of Homeland Security chair. Thank God that did not happen. He picked somebody that's a little bit better, but we have yet to see. But to me, that's a cause for concern, because even though he might not know what he's doing, he's certainly surrounding himself with people who have a very track record and can make very damaging decisions for the United States of America.